These are the 10 supplements that actually eliminate my patient's brain fog and most certainly can help you. The very first set has a lot to do with improving the function of the liver, because if your liver is backed up, that could be the main culprit of your brain fog symptoms you're experiencing. So the first one that I like using is dandelion root. The reason this one is a great one is because it's a bitter herb that not only helps stimulate the digestive system, but helps detoxify the liver and really can clean out the liver and improve in bile production and allowing the liver to function more properly. And because of that, you'll notice that your brain fog symptoms can improve because it might have been the liver all along. Some other ones also to implement is ginger and turmeric. Both of these are really powerful stimulants for the liver and detoxifying the liver, but also has been known to help with clarity of mind, focus, and is definitely a driver for a lot of the other supplements you will be taking. And this is why I love using this in a combo of different stacks that I usually put together with my patients. The third supplement is also a combo that you want to use is milk thistle and artichoke. Both of these also are known to detoxify the liver, but also are great antioxidants that not only do protect the liver, but also protect the brain. And so it's a great source to use to eliminating brain fog. Now, if you want further help with your brain fog and your different ADHD symptoms that you might be experiencing, then you should consider booking a diagnostic assessment with me where I will dive in deep in your medical history, create a roadmap of the different labs we need to do to identify the root causes to your brain fog and your different ADHD symptoms. You can do that and book that in the description below. Now, the fourth supplement is one of my favorites, one that I've used personally myself for my own ADHD and brain fog issues, and that is using both ginkgo biloba and rosemary. Both of these are very powerful in helping increasing blood flow to the brain, which can help dissipate sometimes those brain fog situation that you're dealing with because maybe there's some stagnation in your brain that's not creating enough circulation. And so these are two powerful ones that help with brain fog if that is the case. Now, the fifth one is something that you definitely need to test for to see, okay, are we deficient in it? And if you are, this can definitely be the culprit to your brain fog situation. And what I'm referring to is vitamin D. If you're low in vitamin D, not only does it contribute to low energy, but vitamin D is also a critical cofactor that is needed to make and produce a lot of different neurotransmitters. And so if that's low, it might be the reason why you have hazy brain and can't focus because this might be low. And so I usually will supplement vitamin D3, about 5,000, 10,000 I use, with vitamin K2, so that way it's better and easily absorbed by the body. The sixth supplement that's really good for brain fog, and especially if you are also deficient, is supplementing omega-3s. So omega-3s, there's definitely research behind this where it does not only help improve with focus, but it also can alleviate brain fog because it is a protectant for the brain. It's an antioxidant. And so if you're deficient in omega-3 levels, that could be the reason why your brain is just not working properly like you want it to, and you have these brain fog moments. And the seventh one has to do a bit different angle when it comes to brain fog, and that has to do with your hormones. And so hormones definitely can impact your brain fog symptoms you're experiencing. And one of the biggest ones that I do see is when your cortisol levels are too low. And so usually when I will test this with my patients, I will see, okay, where is the cortisol levels dipping or where are they spiking? Because that also can be a culprit to the brain fog situation. And so if we see cortisol levels are low, one thing that I do like to implement for about 3 months is adrenal desiccated. So this helps stimulate the cortisol levels to a natural healthy balance and helps you get up in the morning, helps alleviate the brain fog and give you energy throughout the day and make sure to dissipate that brain fog that you're probably experiencing throughout the day. Now, if your cortisol levels are too high, then this is where using something like ashwagandha can definitely help lower the cortisol levels, and that could be possibly the contributing factor to your brain fog, but mostly that's just a stress component that's not allowing you to have clarity. So maybe it's not really necessarily brain fog, but it's maybe because your levels of cortisol are too high and causing you too much stress, and therefore you can't focus throughout the day. Now, the eighth supplement also has to do with a deficiency that helps carry blood and oxygen nutrients to the brain and throughout the body. And what I'm referring to is iron. So if you have not tested your iron or ferritin levels, definitely test for this because it is common to see people who have issues with brain fog or ADHD symptoms to be low in either ferritin or iron. And so by supplementing, it can make all the difference. In fact, one of my first patients that I was experiencing with ADHD and brain fog had low iron levels. And so once we supplement that, that definitely dissipated most of his symptoms. And that could be the main reason. So definitely test for it, and it can make all the difference if you are deficient in it. Now, like I was saying before, if you want help with your brain fog and have me dive deep into your medical history and also figure out what labs to put together and I'll put a protocol and structure together for you, then go ahead and click the description below to book a diagnostic assessment with me. Now, the ninth supplement, this is also a combo of two. So there's probably, I don't know, I've already talked about probably about 15 different supplements, but I've kind of structured them together. But this one also has to do with a common deficiency that I see, and that is B vitamins. So more specifically, vitamin B12 and vitamin B6. Both of these are definitely contributing factors. If you're low in it, that could be contributing to your brain fog symptoms. And the reason being is because B12 is really important for a lot of our cells in our body. It also helps with producing energy. But vitamin B6 is also responsible for most neurotransmitters in modulating and synthesizing things like dopamine, serotonin, GABA, stuff like that. And so if you're low in vitamin B6, that could be the reason why you have that hazy brain fog and can't focus and you're finding dips in your energy. So definitely worthwhile testing for and then supplementing it if you're deficient in it. Now, the 10th one, I love this one. I probably recommend this to pretty much every person that I've worked with, and that is L-theanine. And the reason why L-theanine can be so powerful for brain fog is because L-theanine helps you to relax, but it helps improve your alpha brainwave activity, which puts you in a very calm and focused state. So it's definitely something I love using, but also if your brain fog is contributed because of being too high stress, that helps lower it. So I definitely highly recommend this to most of my patients because it also does help improve pretty much every different neurotransmitter. So it helps improve serotonin, dopamine, GABA. All those are really important when it comes to if you're experiencing brain fog, haziness, or focus issues. Now, if you are wondering, okay, is it brain fog or am I dealing with motivation or focus issues? You should watch this video next where I actually talk about the 10 supplements that actually help improve your motivation. So watch this video next.